Young Kweku has it all teed up. And this one's away on EA Sports. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Second down, he takes the option right. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 34. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar out of the pistol. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Williams fields the pitch. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Let's go. They begin the drive with Chubb. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Shaq Thompson finishing that play off. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Chubb. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking for a throw here. That's caught for the 1st. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Njoku all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Cowboys will take over with some excellent field position. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Handoff now to the receiver. Oh, and that play really caught the defense napping. He rips off huge yardage on the reverse. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Running right with Joe. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and throw it here. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Cowboys looking for a score before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Samuel now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
There he goes on the right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Chubb on the give, headed left. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got Washington, it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down, here's Lamar. This one taken in by Chase. It's a race down the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Throwing it just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Ravens 14.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Handoff on second and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's gonna move the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Completes this one to Chase. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown, his third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to Chubb to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Let's go now. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. He's got him, that's Moss. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 1. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Ravens tie us up 28-all. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Pass play now. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. First down, ball at the 36. Waddle now in motion right. They give inside to Chubb. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He'll get this complete to Chubb. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Ravens with a little more work to do to win it here. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Looking to his fullback now. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off, creating that negative play.
Get some space around midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now to throw. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 39. And now they have a first and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. So here's Daniel Carlson with the game in the balance. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And the dive ends in uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.